It's Thursday and it's fabulous! Excited to get started with this project, and I know you all are too, because as a deadline for the auditions drew, I could see you guys commenting repeatedly on the video, being like, 7 more hours, 2 more minutes, yes! So I'm so excited to get to know all of you, and I'm so excited because you guys are all great, and I'm so glad you guys made the channel. Aside from Twilight, I'm obsessed with Harry Potter just like everyone else. Last year at the release of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, I got this awesome tote bag because I pre-ordered the book. Ooh. And also I love Broadway musicals just like Miranda and Cassie. My favorite one is this one called The Drowsy Chaperone. It's pretty much hilarious beyond all belief, and it's touring and coming to Memphis. So I'm freaking excited. By the way, I live in Collierville, which is a suburb of Memphis. Yeah, books are amazing. I read non-stop, especially over summer. But during the school year, I'll still read a lot outside of what we need to, and I will read instead of do my homework. Also, I like to paint now and then. I'm not freaking amazing or anything, but this is probably the best thing I've done. And I really like to juggle. But I don't really have a lot of occasions where I can just pull out the juggling balls and be like, hey, let's juggle, just randomly. So that's why I'm really looking forward to college, because a lot of colleges have a juggling club where they put on shows and stuff, and that will be cool. When I go off to college, I think I'm probably gonna double major in engineering and English, because I figure I'll either become a scientist or a writer or both, and I just was gonna try both until one worked out. Oh, I own a chinchilla. Here's our Chinchi. Her name's Chocolate. I insist that she's a girl, but my brother insists that he's a guy, so Chinchi probably has some gender confusion issues. I'm thinking about making some graphics for our 5 Awesome Twilighters channel, so if you guys can send me some pictures of yourself, then that would be awesome, and I can do something fancy with them. And my email address is right there. Did we decide how we're going to do the questions and stuff? Are we going to roll a die or pull names out of a hat or what? I'm obsessed with this TV show called Scrubs. I think it is the most hilarious thing that was ever invented in the history of anything hilarious.
Oh my god, is she flirting with me?
Oh my god, am I flirting with you?
Oh my god, is she psychic?
You must think I'm such a mess. I don't even know how to flirt.
Oh, come on. It's easy. I'll tell you what, take some of that cupcake frosting and just lick it off your finger.
You mean like this? I think that was mashed potatoes.
Wait, is she into me? Quick, make a bad joke and see if she laughs. Did you hear the one about the skeleton who couldn't go to the party? He had no body to go with.
That's really funny.
Well, that's not a fair test. That joke's hilarious.
And I think the whole swapping addresses for presents thing is a great idea. If I see you on Skype, I will ask you about it, and I'll give you my address too. Although I'm not completely sure about the whole USA England thing, but I guess we'll figure that out. I'll ask the mailman, and I'm sure he'll know. Okay, so I know we're only supposed to do intro videos this week, but I really wanted to get started on the Twilight discussion because I just saw something that I really wanted to talk about. So this is an interview with Stephanie Meyer about Breaking Dawn. I guess it's an old clip since it was uploaded to YouTube June 11th, but I only just saw it now on Amazon's webpage for Breaking Dawn.
What I can say about Breaking Dawn is that it's the longest book in the saga. It took me the longest to write. It gets very complicated when you are finishing up a story.
Which is really exciting for me because I love huge books because there's just so much more of it to enjoy, and so that's really exciting.
All of the books in the Twilight saga have a classical inspiration. With Twilight, it was Pride and Prejudice, very loosely related, but there was definitely an element of Mr. Darcy and Edward and an element of Elizabeth Bennet in Bella. Then New Moon was much more closely tied to Romeo and Juliet. It's really the theme of the novel. Eclipse, for me, was my Wuthering Heights homage, and now with Breaking Dawn, there's actually 2 novels that I have loosely worked with. One is Midsummer Night's Dream, and I can't say what the other is.
Which also makes me incredibly happy because Pride and Prejudice is my favorite book. And she said that there's some of Mr. Darcy and Edward, and I love both of them so much that you cannot imagine how excited I was when I heard that. And so I wanted to take this moment to share with you a little bit of his amazingness and why I think he's the perfect inspiration for Edward Cullen.
Mr. Joyce?
Miss Bennet.
I did not expect to see you. So, we understood all the family from home and we should never presume.
I returned at excuse me, your parents are in the house.
Yes. They are very well.
Fantastic. Well, how long have you been in this part of the country?
About 2 days, sir.
And mostly?
At the inn at Lambton?
Oh, yes, of course. Well, I'm just arrived myself. And your parents are in good health? And your sisters?
Yes. They're all in excellent health.
In vain I have struggled. It will not do. My feelings will not be repressed. You must allow me to tell you how ardently I admire and love you.
Also, she mentioned that Breaking Dawn's classic inspiration came from 2 books, one of being Midsummer's Night's Dream, which I know she did mention that before, but I didn't pay much attention to it, and then another one that she can't tell because it would be too spoilery for us. I want to hear what your speculations are for that second novel that she can't disclose to us at this moment. What do you think could be a classic inspiration for Breaking Dawn? Okay? And this is just an open question to anyone. I mean, I'm not going to do the whole name out of a hat or roll a die thing. Just, if you have something to say about it, then please post a video or, you know, whatever. Okay? Yeah, tune in next week for more 5 awesome Twilighter goodness.